train, losers complain.
Hello folks, this is day 8 of Saskatchewan Roughriders training camp. I call it day 8 as I count the green and white game as another glorified practice. It's the second week anyway of practice. They're just out here practicing some kickoffs, punts. I like seeing who is in on these teams, because that's basically the guys that are your second string and your reserve guys, and it's the way for the guys to get on the team. They got a lot of work to do, and they couldn't take the day out just because it's raining out here and cold. They play through everything on the game day, that's for sure. I don't know if they made any cuts, but it looks like Herman Reed's out here again. I thought they were on the suspended list. Oh boy, that was a bad kick there. Shanked her big time. Shanked her big time. He's had a couple of those already, that Flint. I'll get back to you after I see how the practice goes. I imagine they'll cut it pretty short again today. It's pretty bloody miserable, and by the time everybody gets soaked out here, it's time to go in and have a hot shower. I know that's what I'll be doing. Well, that's another day of practice in the books. I see the Herman Reed brothers out here. They're still doing wind sprints. They were actually on the field doing some drills. One of the big surprises today was they were in pads again. Like I said, I don't know how many they can actually have, but I count this as 5 already. So, and there was lots of good scrimmage today. It cut off short. I don't blame them. It's miserable out here, but they had not as many drills that I saw. I come here a little bit late, but there was lots of scrimmaging, and they looked a lot sharper today than they did yesterday. And another guy that surprised me was Stevens today. Had a lot better day throwing the ball, and then he did his pulled it down and took off around the end, and he just burned it around the end. That's why I'd really like to see if he can develop into a starting quarterback, because he's got the legs to get the hell out of there and get going. They're bailing off the field a lot faster today. There was one really neat play where it went long, and Jackson Ford tipped it, and he tipped it to I think it was 17 Sanford. I couldn't tell. I didn't have my camera. Didn't want to wreck my camera bringing it out here in the rain. This GoPro can take the rain. One other thing. Oh yeah, I never mentioned on the green and white day yesterday. When Alfred broke loose one time, and they were running down the field with 3 of them, I was really shocked how A.J. Allen kept right up with him. Yeah, that's a good sign. Linebacker keeping up with a speedster. One sad news for me anyway. I was pulling for that Aaron Patrick, number 91, and today he was standing on the sidelines a lot. So that might be the kiss of death for him. If you're trying to make a football team and you pull up lame and you can't practice, it's pretty well toast for you. But all in all, like I'm saying, that they were going at it pretty good. They lost some good tape on the plays. They did my favorite drill again, the offense against defense linemen, and seen some good ones there. But I didn't have like I said, I didn't have my camera on, but they were cheering and hooting there pretty good on a couple of the plays. One was Eric Black. I could tell, I could just see with my eyes that it was him, but I love that drill. I wish I could walk over there and watch that one up close, because that's, to me, really, that's a drill that, especially with pads on, you can see who's beating who, and it's a real telltale sign. That's about it, what I can remember right now. If I remember anything more, I couldn't take no pictures today. they're still doing some interviews out there anyway. I'll probably be back tomorrow, depends on it's raining, but Wednesday I might go fishing. Might as well go fishing in this weather than stand out here. Fish, they always say bite during the rain. I've never proved that to be right. Anyway, till next time, go Riders go. It's our year, baby. It's our year.